just steaming a stole for Lady Bridgerton. Just giving that a quick zhuzh before it goes on to sector. In the morning, we come in, steam everything, we pop it in their trailers, wait for them to get out of hair and makeup, dress them, and then they're ready to go to set. This is our costume home. You can't go down there because there's laundry hanging up down there. All steamed, ready to go. So she'll meet me on set. And then that'll be that. We do love our costume truck, and especially when we're all together. And we have 2 trucks, which is unusual, but because of the size of the show, it's just 2 crammed on 1 truck. So we've got a girls' truck and a boys' truck. So many of the girls have got so many dresses across the 8 episodes. I think the girls have probably all got about 40 dresses each, maybe 50. Daphne has over 100 dresses. Every time it's different scene, day, night, they change. There's one scene when she's in a day look with a coat, and then she comes home and she's in another dress. And then for dinner, because she's got people coming over, she's in another dress. So sometimes it can be a bit manic throughout the day, especially if the girls are changing all the time. Generally we stick with the departments and we gather at the checks monitors. We have our own little iPad so we can see closer things and zoom in on things. But generally costume and makeup are together because they work so closely together. So when they call checks, we go in and work as a team basically to get the actors ready. What do you want me to do?
I've broken something. Johnny gave me a hug and I bounced out or something.
Oh, you've only undone the poppers.
Then he was like, it's a real big problem.
There you go. No worries. Just like that. Magic. Sometimes I'll ask what the frame is just to see how tight it is or if we're further away. So just check in what you saw of Lord Featherington just then and how much of Polly you see because she's right in the camera frame. I'm a social butterfly, but it's quite handy to have a relationship with camera so that they do give you the heads up, or sometimes we can cheat the shoes or we have to peg the dresses up if they're a bit long and that kind of thing. Once makeup have finished their checks, I'll go in and I'll just check her necklace is straight and the earrings are facing the right way and that it looks okay. And then because she sat down initially and she gets up and walks to the door, just check it works both to sat down and stood up.
You've got your tobacco as well.
We have the iPad, so it all streams through the iPad so we can see closely and tap in and just checking that nothing moves out of place. Sometimes they'll call us in if something's fallen off or something's ripped. That's what we're looking for, anything that shouldn't be there, basically. Yeah, all good. I've always been in like the theatre world as a kid, and then I never wanted to be on camera. I did think maybe I'd do fashion, but actually costume was more of a draw. I went to university and did costume, and then from there I kind of fell into the TV and film side and spent a lot of time coming up through the ranks and then going into film. When I was younger I thought, I always would like to work on those big films like Pirates of the Caribbean and things like that, and then gradually when I first came out of uni that was the first big film I did. I was only supposed to be there for 2 days and was there for 3 months. When you can start ticking certain things off your, in your industry to-do list, that's quite nice feeling. I think you have to be very personable, you have to be approachable, but you have to be able to sew, obviously, in my industry, be able to get on well with actors and do different things. I'm going to have to go and do checks. Flavour on the top. Because you spend so much time with them, getting them dressed in the mornings, that it's good for you both to feel comfortable and you build up a good rapport and friendship with them.
I'm like Jess's toddler, basically, who she has to dress for school every day.
She's a delight.
And I say, no, that's tight enough.
Yeah, too tight. Too tight, a lot.
I can't breathe. When we hear the ribs cracking, that's when we stop. Inevitably, when you spend such a lot of time with people, you get really close. And she's having to deal with me first thing in the morning in my undies, squeezing me into this corset. Somebody like Jess is invaluable to an actor. For me to get on the set, for me to feel confident, for me to feel safe, for me to feel like someone's got an eye out, you know, because everybody's got so much to do. You know, I need another pair of eyes, and I trust Jess completely.
Finishing.
No,
So
you're not allowed in the dressing room.
That's her done, dusted and out. Shimmy out that and off, she's on her way. On a day-to-day basis, it's quite nice when you've got a whole lineup of costumes, like sometimes Polly will change like 5 or 6 times. So it's quite nice at the end of the day when you know that all those changes are done and they've gone back in and she's looked good in everything. Perfect.